Welcome, Sagittarius. I have to say, I am so pleased with all my Sagittarius videos. You guys have been amazing. I think they are the videos I've had the most likes and watches on. So I appreciate that so much, Sagittarius. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're going to do a general timeless reading for you today. This will apply when it finds you, okay? And it could apply in the future for you or in the past, but it is intended to find you when you need it, okay? Okay, where is our Sagittarius is at? Please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest. Okay, we do have the Five of Wands as your first card here. And the Five of Wands talks about challenges, obstacles, or rivalry. So there might be something going on right now in your life that's a challenge. Let's see here. Where else is our Sagittarius is at? And the High Priestess. I love this card. And the High Priestess talks about intuition and trusting yourself. It can also talk about secrets and mystery. But when I think of the High Priestess, I can't think of a better card to really show following your intuition, okay? There's two moons in this card. She's holding one in her hand. Like she owns this, okay? Let's see here. Thank you. And we have the Knight of Wands. So you're taking some movement in some type of creative or adventurous pursuit of some kind. Or you might be feeling a lot of passion in your life right now. And then we have the Initiation card. And the Initiation card talks about being initiated, kind of like leveling up spiritually. Being initiated to a higher level, okay? And if you look at this, as another, I love this deck. There's this circle, and it's kind of like a maze. And in the center, there's fire in it. The smoke goes up into this bird. And it's literally pushing the bird up, okay? And it's all energy. It's not really smoke. And it's like elevating you to the next level, okay? And let's see here. And in the past, you do have the Three of Discs, which I consider a dedication card. The Three of Discs does talk about teamwork, collaboration, skills, and quality craftsmanship. So it does show dedication to your work or to your teams in life. And we have, following that, the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, to me, means moving towards something to build a foundation of some kind, okay? So it's like you take movement towards something that you want to build, okay? Let's see here. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which talks about a painful ending to something. But the thing about the Ten of Swords, that painful ending often brings a lot of clarity. You know, the swords really do talk about clarity in a lot of ways. And the Ten of Swords, it is a painful ending to something. Like, it hurts. But there's a clarity that comes along with that. And in the future, we are heading to, a Five of Cups. Okay. And the Five of Cups talks about kind of regrets or loss or grief or feeling abandoned or unloved in some way. So let's see, what is taking our wonderful Sagittarius to this? And we have the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups talks about bringing things into harmony. It can talk about two people, like a love relationship. It can talk about family, friends, or two aspects of ourselves, or even like work and home life. Usually it does represent a relationship or something within yourself. And we have the Lord coming up next, okay? And the Lord is the Emperor card, and he talks about respect in leadership. He is also a father figure, so this could have something to do with your dad or a father figure in your life. So let's see here. What's on the bottom of the deck that we don't see coming? Oh, and that's a good thing to not see coming. we have the Ten of Cups, which talks about contentment and happiness and joy. Okay, it's like your life, is fulfilling in every way you can imagine. And I am sick. My daughter got me sick. She was sick all last week. Apparently now it is my turn, so I'm sorry if I sound all clogged up and stuffy. All right, I do want to clarify this Three of Wands for you, see what it is that you're building here. Then we have the Moon card, and yeah, so it looks like you're building on your intuition and like trusting yourself. There's something intuitive going on that you're building, that you're moving towards, and you're working on here in the past. And what is this Ten of Swords? Okay, so the Ten of Swords, this painful ending started you onto a new journey, and the Fool card is actually a wonderful card. And so right here with whatever painful ending, and I am getting something was painful, like almost like that sword in the chest, kind of painful. And because that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. But this ending started you on a new journey. I want one more card on this because I'm getting something here, but I can't quite. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so, and it's also taking you to this Knight of Wands energy. Okay, so whatever this ending was, it looks like you were dedicated, you were moving towards, you're moving towards something, okay? And this is something intuitive for you. There's a painful ending to something else. It's not showing up like a relationship, but it could be, because we do have the Two of Cups over here. I'm going to keep going. I'm not sure what has ended for you. It could be old patterns, old ways of being. It could be something inside yourself. It could be a relationship of any kind, okay? What is this Five of Wands here? Okay, we have two cards on that. We have the King of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles talks about patience, hard work, and delayed success. Okay, so you're feeling some obstacles around getting to a successful place right now. But I can tell that you're a very dedicated person moving towards that, okay? But it's delayed success. It doesn't mean there is no success. And with the King of Wands, it's telling you to be bold, okay? Be a leader. Use the courage. Keep going with this, all right? As you do have it in you, especially with this Knight of Wands. It's like the Knight of Wands is you moving towards it. The King of Wands is where you want to get to, is that place where you've achieved it. But right now you got some obstacles. You got to keep going with this Knight of Wands energy here, okay? And what is the High Priestess? A lot of intuition coming off of this for you guys. The Tower. Okay, so something happened with this painful ending. And it was a Tower moment for you, but it brought you into this. It's asking you to, really follow your intuition on this, okay? Really trust yourself here, okay? Because with the Tower moments, it does change the very foundation of our lives. It's almost like you get this chance, but that's a good thing, because a lot of times the foundation of our life does need to change in order to build something new, all right? It doesn't feel good when it's happening. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles talks about financial worries and concerns. And yeah, we kind of see that with this Five of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. What you're worried about is the obstacles to get to that financial success. And the Knight of Wands is saying, keep moving towards, recovering, the financial worries and concerns. Keep going. Keep moving, because you're going to overcome that, okay? Yeah, and the Initiation card is clarified by the High Priest. And again, and then we move right here. So it's basically saying the same thing. This initiation is leveling you up, okay? You are leveling up into that Emperor type energy where you're going to have a lot of respect a lot of leadership in some way. I don't know in what way. I'm not seeing that here. But with all these wand cards showing where you're heading, I'm going to say that this is a creative pursuit of some kind. But it also has to do with finances. And you're currently concerned about finances and you want to achieve, you know, a level of stability that you're comfortable in. And let's clarify that. Yeah, and it's asking you to have strength. This is the strength card here. And clarifying the Emperor, it's like, it's telling you, be courageous, be strong. You're going to do this, but it's going to take some courage to get there, okay? And what is this Two of Cups? The Two of Cups is also clarified by the Emperor. Okay, so again, I think you're trying to bring, I think what's out of harmony is that you're holding on to energy that's holding you back in some way because of the concerns and obstacles. And it's asking you to bring that into balance, okay? And take on that Emperor energy, believe it, feel it, okay? Because that is how we manifest. That is how we create. If we're worried about all the obstacles, not saying you can't worry about them at all because you have to overcome them. So you do need to think about it. But with the King of Wands, he's very bold. In the Knight of Wands, you know, he faces everything. He faces that adversity and he overcomes. And that's how we get to this Emperor stage in you. And you got to have the courage, you know, to overcome these obstacles while keeping in that energy of, I've got this. Okay. Five of Cups here. Oh, that's too many cards. I need less cards than that, please. Less cards. One card. Thank you. And the Five of Cups, the grief and worry is clarified by the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords talks about success and necessary transitions, okay? Like it can also talk about relocating and needing to move. But it is a success card in the sense that it's talking about necessary transitions. Why you have grief and loss over this transition, I'm not seeing in the cards and I'm not getting anything on it, but there was a painful ending here. But you are leveling up in so many ways, and that does create, you know, a lot of feelings inside of us. When we are initiated to a higher level, it clears out all those things, okay? So every time we have to, you know, level up to the next level, you know, when we overcome the challenges, when we go through something hard, afterwards we're always brought up to something else, okay? That's part of the growth process here. Is there anything else you would like our Sagittariuses to know? And we have the Seven of Cups. Didn't we already have the Seven of Cups somewhere? No, maybe not. Okay, the Seven of Cups. Oh, we had the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. The Seven of Cups talks about having too many choices or commitment issues. So you may just have a lot going on right now and you don't even know where to focus your energy. Excuse me. And it does seem like you do have, you know, some pretty big cards here. The Emperor card, the Tower card, the High Priestess, the Initiation, the Strength, the Emperor again, you know, the High Priest, the Moon, the Fool. You know, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so this is a major transition for you in some way. I want one more card. Please show me what's there. Thank you. Okay, so you got the Queen of Swords, and she is, the Queen of Swords always is the card that represents truth to me. She's a very, very honest woman. Not in the sense of justice, like the Justice card, but like owning your own truth. Like she doesn't sway when she's very honest. She's very sure of herself. Okay. She's self-sufficient, but she is all about complete honesty. So maybe in this, there is a place where you need to be honest with yourself on some things. And maybe that's where we run into that Five of Cup cards, is maybe regretting some things that, you know, have happened or whatever. But you are moving to beautiful levels here, okay? Sagittarius is like, I mean, yes, you have an awful lot going on, but you are just embracing so much energy right now. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck for you. And yeah, we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups, you know, really talks about new love, but it can be new love of yourself too, you know, or a new love of a career, a new, you know, or just newfound love inside ourselves, right? It can also talk about volunteer work, but this is a message coming in for you on love in some way. And in these cards, I do feel like it is a self-love message. I don't see where other people come into play in any of this. All right, like there's no lover cards, there's no, like, these wand cards are you. This Emperor energy is you. All right, it's where you're heading, it's where you're going, it's where you're at and where you're heading. So I really do feel like this is a spiritual journey here for you. And, you know, especially with the initiation card showing up. Let's get some animal advice here for our Sagittariuses, please. These are this is actually very beautiful. Bison, abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me with your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the ways of gratitude and prayer. And on the bottom of this deck, we do have the Giraffe, visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You're able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth. In love with a big heart. Yeah, and there's that Page of Cups coming in too. Love with a big heart. All right, Sagittariuses, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all your support on my channel. If this resonated with you, please hit the like button. If it's your reading, please claim it in the comments below. And I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I'd love to have you here. Until we meet again.